We are here at Rye Playland just outside of New York City for day 1 of 3 of Ace's Preservation Con.
And you know what? We've never been to any of the parks, so this is all very exciting.
Yeah, well, I have been to Coney Island coming up, but it was 10 years ago. That's old school Coaster Studios. Go back and watch some, it's really bad.
I feel like after 10 years, it like refreshes. Like the credit's gone.
Well, and there's like still several rides there that I haven't experienced. So that's gonna be a good time. Look forward to that vlog coming soon. But Rye Playland, so they're home to, I think it's like 5 roller coasters. 2 of them are wooden, one of which normally like adults cannot ride because it's for kids only.
Ace, man, they hooked us up.
I know, so we're gonna be able to experience that one. The main coaster here is Dragon. We have ERT later. We're gonna be able to experience that like a bunch, but also I don't even think we'll really need the ERT because it's, as you can see, like raining like on and off.
Yeah.
Like it's gonna be like dead today.
Yeah, that's okay.
But it's gonna be a good time, and we have lunch coming up later, so I'm excited. I say we go ahead and get checked in and go ride something.
Heck yeah.
So straight away, everyone is in line for this junior wooden roller coaster because you can only ride it today during ERT. Normally, it's for kids. Like adults can't do it. So awesome that we're able to do it today, but we're definitely gonna have to wait for it. This is what we're looking at, a line that stretches all the way down here, which is gonna take a minute because only 3 adults can ride at a time. That's how small the trains are. Kiddy Coaster is an Ace Coaster landmark. They have an awesome plaque here talking about it. It is the world's oldest roller coaster built specifically for younger thrill seekers. All right, you guys ready? We're next up. How long did we wait, Jeremy?
It would come out to about an hour right now.
Oh my gosh.
And there's still a line.
Actually, it's a really long line, like that.
All the way down there for this kiddie coaster.
Ooh, yeah,
Hey.
but it's so cute and rare and fun. I
Gotta do it. All right, let's go. All right. Here we go. Ryan, the world's smallest wooden roller coaster.
It's so cute. I'm so hyped.
We take up the entire like individual car of this thing. That's how small these vehicles are. Oh, look at it. It actually goes around a couple rides. Whoa. Some laterals, okay.
Really fun.
Well, here comes the El Toro Hill. Whoa, oh my gosh, amazing. And then that's it.
It's so cute.
It is adorable. How about that? Super rare coaster, knocked out.
It was so cute. I loved
It
every
was really
second
good.
of
It was very smooth, and you wouldn't
Yep.
tell that it's like you can tell it's 100 years old, but it doesn't run like a 100-year-old ride. So it's
No.
It's interesting because, like, you know, it's for kids. So, like, as adults, we have to, like, you have to, like, sit kind of like Indian style almost, right?
Yeah.
Isn't that the term? Like,
Yeah, where you're like,
Yeah.
you have to cross your legs up, and it's got like a little airtime hill. It's funny because the track gauge is like so small. Like it's
Yeah.
such a thin little
And it
thing.
still uses the manual like release and brakes also from the ride off.
Yeah.
Cool.
It's so cool. I loved it.
Ah,
It was
good
so cute.
stuff.
Let's go do the carousel thingy.
Oh
Cedar
yes.
Downs.
Jeremy, what's significant about this ride?
So I think there's only 2 in the U.S. There's the Cedar Downs at Cedar Point, and then the Derby Racer here.
This is like another one of those like really, really classic attractions. That thing's fun.
That
Like,
was way more fun than I thought it was going to be.
it has a lot of speed.
I don't know why parks build regular carousels when that one's obviously the best of that genre. It's so
Definitely.
fun.
Yeah.
It's like those and the brass ring carousels because those are just like so like fun, just like trying to
Really
throw it in the
fast.
lion's mouth.
The whole point of like the Derby Racer is like you racing your friends going forward and back, but this one just hopped up and down. Still fun. It still spins really fast, but there's no racing aspect to it anymore.
So
You're just kind of bobbing up and
Cedar
down.
Points is still the best then.
Cedar Point has the winner.
This is such a unique setup where you have these archways going all the way down on either side and then gardens in the center. So there are no rides right here in the middle of the park. You just have this view.
This is the perfect spot for a Thunderbolt at Coney Island to be put right here in the middle of the park.
Just ruin the
Literally
view.
anything else would be better. Literally anything else.
And because the park is still not open yet, we're gonna go take over this kiddie coaster. 'Cause
Yay.
not to be confused with kiddie coaster, but this is a kiddie coaster, 2 different
This is
rides.
Family Flyer.
I just want to show off, this is the front of the train,
He's so cute.
and then there's like this thing in the center.
Is it a calf?
What is that? Seahorse?
A dragon?
I don't know. I don't know about you, but
I'm feeling
at least
22.
when we shut up. When we sat in the back, there was like some pretty good whip going over the drop.
It was really whippy.
Yeah.
Really good.
It was
How was it up front?
exquisite.
Good laterals and
Yes,
everything.
I'm still trying to figure out what the hell that thing is.
Yeah, I don't know actually. Hey, what's that look like?
It looks like I'm back in Morocco. That thing looks just like a mosque, like the exact shape of the mosques that we found out there.
Yeah, that's really cool. It's just like right here in the center of the park. Talk about a classic, like old-timey entrance. Like, look at this artwork. And much like the Kiddy coaster, this one too is an Ace Coaster landmark.
Okay, comes up. Enjoy your ride.
And look at this, right as we're coming off Dragon Coaster, look who it is!
Who do we run into out here?
I know, unbelievable, right? Okay, so we just got off our first ride on Dragon Coaster, which was in the back car. First of all, that's a really, really long ride.
I know. I was like, boy.
It has like a quadruple figure 8 layout, and it just kept going, and it just, I don't know
Yeah.
how it had the speed the whole ride, but it was
Yeah.
really good.
I know, there's like one turnaround where it's like 3 different levels of
Yep.
track. Like, we got halfway through and I'm like, okay, it's probably about done. And then it's like, no, we're still
The
going.
first drop was really good. I really liked it.
Even at the end of the ride where there's no speed left, it had a double down into a double up, which I'm like, how did it have the energy to do that?
I
don't
know.
know.
We'll have to come back and do it again. We also have a backstage tour later, so that should be fun. Check this out. Zombie Castle. What's this?
Mirror maze.
They have a mirror maze? Uh-oh. This is like really easy.
Well, I think it's because the mirrors are all smudged.
Yeah, it's like
So it's easy to tell.
Why are the arrows pointing the other direction?
To confuse you. He's lost.
I didn't know this is a
How do you get? Whoa! Whoa!
How do we?
Bro, emergency exit.
alarm will sound.
All right, come on, this way. No, you almost had it. All right, yeah, this way. No! Bye, guys.
Bye.
So Zombie Castle. Well, you know, it was pretty dark for one. There were a lot of like headless beings in there.
There was one part where we like turned a corner and like this loud pop came out of nowhere and it actually kind of scared me.
Because what happens is it is dead quiet, and then out of nowhere there'll be like loud sound effects, and then and then it'll go back to being silent. So it's like really strange. Yo, I don't know what happened, but we went to go ride Dragon again, and we're the only ones here.
I'm not mad about it.
No.
It's so good.
All right, here we go, departing the station here on Dragon. So you guys are gonna witness just how long this ride is.
It's so freaking long. So this ride is not only long, but also very cold. This opened up in the 20s.
Yeah. So Jeremy, what's something interesting about this?
So the guy that designed this ride, there's 3 operating rides that he designed. It's this one, and then the Giant Dippers at Belmont Park and at Santa Cruz.
And this also opened the same year as the Dark Ride.
And that's Dark Ride 1929, yeah.
And there's only one right underneath of us. Like it goes all around the ride. Also, we're about to
We're about to go down the first drop. That first drop in the back is fun.
It's really good.
That's a good moment of airtime.
We're gonna go in a dragon now.
Oh, double down. Oh. Look at this layout.
Like we're just beat up. Like there's still a lot more left.
I know, this thing just keeps on going.
It's so fun. Another double down. And then
Double down and double up at the end
there's
of
the
the
dark
ride.
ride right there. That's Kiddy.
That's the maintenance shed.
Where's the dark ride?
Okay. The dark ride's over there.
I don't know. It's somewhere around here.
New Wood. New Wood.
This is really fun. I really like this ride.
It's fun. It's old timey. There's literally, we're watching a person currently like break the train manually. All right, so we just did a couple more laps there on Dragon Coaster. I think we're now up to about 4. So first of all, Tanner, that was your first ride. So what do you think?
It was fun.
It's so good. What are you talking about? It's so long.
The
and
first drop is fun.
First drop in the back is awesome.
Yeah.
That's really the only moment of airtime though. Like most
Or
of the
anything.
well, yeah, there's a lot of like turns where you're going around, and then like most of the other drops, like you don't like come up out of your seat or anything, which like it's fine. Like, you know, it's an old Woody, so like, you know, sometimes this can be hit and miss. But like for what it is, I think it's still a good time. You know, it's iconic,
I
right?
had a great time.
I mean, we still rode it like 3 times without getting off. So
Yeah, exactly. This place is like the definition of old school. Look how all of these buildings look. Everything else has like a kind of like rundown feel, but not in a way that it feels like sketchy or unsafe. Like it's just like very historic. Maybe that's the word that I'm looking for. Oh, is this the other dark ride? Guys, I'm not joking. They have an old mill here. Oh my gosh.
Oh, this is beaming. What the heck? It's giving fire in the hole. Mixed with old mill at Kennywood. This is way more elaborate than I thought. Wow.
What was that?
I don't know.
There's like a bunch of trolls and like there's just all these different scenes over the course of a really, really long time.
It was like random scenes, but then there'd be like a long hallway of just nothing but like green LED lights.
And it was like quiet, and then there'd be like a couple sound effects, and then like
And then there'd be like another scene, and then you just do nothing for another like
yeah.
45 seconds. I don't know.
I know. It's a fun
And
thing.
you can also hear Dragon going over.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure the Dragon Coaster goes like over top of some of these scenes. Like, I was like really impressed with like the ride length, but there's definitely a running theme with a lot of these attractions here.
Yeah.
We just got whipped, baby.
That was like crazy. And watching that thing, like how it functions, is like almost just as entertaining. But like,
Those are fun. I've never done one before, actually.
really, that was your first one?
Never.
Look at this tiny little S&S tower. It's a double shot that does not have any employees around it. I'm gonna guess that's a no.
Today, I'm guessing because of weather.
Yeah,
Which is fine right now, but it was definitely raining this morning.
The Wild Mouse is not open either.
Yeah, oh, there it is right there.
Yep, there it goes. Well, actually there it is, but not going. There's not a whole lot going on over here.
Left space.
Yep, but also just like no one's over here riding anything. It's so deserted. So we mentioned the Wild Mouse is closed today. Here's another ride that's not operational, but this one might be done for. Superflight, the Zamperla Volare. You know, with the sign saying that it's closed for the 2023 season and something fun is to come, I don't know, I interpret that as that this thing is gonna be gone and new roller coaster may be in its place. I mean, hey, that'd be a welcome addition here. Something nice and modern and new.
I love how they have the first aid right next to the exit of the Volare.
Oh my gosh. Oh my god.
And look, the side. Due to limited dimensions of the Superflight cars, guests with large physical proportions may not be able to ride this coaster safely
Or even comfortably.
It's not comfortable no matter what you look like.
Hey,
Hey,
look at you guys.
one day in New York and you're honking at everybody. I'm walking here.
So check this out. We're now backstage with Dragon. There's your lift hill, the first drop. This is where they store the second train, which they do run 2 trains on busy days.
You want to see the second train?
Yes.
Here it is.
So check this out. These are the original trains that ran on Dragon, 1928. Look, I mean, it's literally like wood. Like that's what you sat on. So we've exited the park and are now in this main plaza. If you've seen the movie Big, starring Tom Hanks, then this area should look very familiar. This is boardwalk area right here up against the beach. Some really pretty buildings. Here's the water. Somewhere around here, hopefully there's a Zoltar, maybe to pay homage to that movie. I don't know if that's if that was based off of something that is like actually here, but I certainly have not seen one. But pretty cool Easter egg if you like that movie. So that concludes our day here at Rye Playland. So all of our first times, what do you guys think?
It's fun. I like this park.
I feel like it deserves a bit more love.
Yes.
I do too.
Yeah, it needs some TLC, some like fresh paint, some like, you know, newer attractions, because everything's very old, which is cool. That's
fine.
classics, but like,
They're
when
gonna
was the
get
last time they got something
outcompeted
new?
by everyone else. There's like new stuff. That's the problem. There's like, you're not even that far from like Great Adventure from here. That's the thing.
Or
is
Coney
like,
Island.
Or Coney Island.
Yeah.
Or Hershey.
Or the
even.
Connecticut border is just down the road, so like throw in lake compounds in there, you know?
Yeah,
Like,
there's just a lot of other options, and like they need to kind of beef it up here a
Or
little bit.
have all their
yeah.
rides actually open.
that's fair. I mean, but to be honest, that's why it took us so long to come here, is because there are so many other options.
Yeah.
Like, especially just around this New York City area.
Exactly. But
So
there's a little charm to it.
there is charm to it, but I do think that it could use
Old school
like
charm.
some more investment for sure. Someone pointed out that there's a plaque up front that says this is a like National Historic Landmark. I think that means that the government is giving them some money, so that's probably how they're able to stay afloat, or at least partially.
Because like everyone that was not part of the ACE event today, like if you took everybody that was in the ACE event out,
There's like nobody there.
I don't
Yeah.
think there would have been anybody.
Well, kind
in
of the
park.
weather wasn't
The
great.
weather
I
did
think-
not help.
I think I would have been the only one in the park. If you would have taken out everybody that wasn't there for ACE.
Yeah, so I'm interested in seeing what happens with the Volare. They're teasing something for 2024. Hopefully,
There is a
something
lot of
decent
places
size.
over around the park where it says "fun under construction" and
There's a
stuff
lot
like
of
that.
construction around the
So
park. I was kind of
maybe
surprised
we'll
by
see
that.
something, and I don't want them to take out their old classic rides, but they need something.
Yes.
There's space. They can make room.
Yeah, I think there's plenty of affordable new attractions that are still like modern, that they could still theme up and make it like fit within this classic park, and it wouldn't feel out of place. I would argue right now that Zamperla Volare feels very out of place.
Yeah.
Like you could do something that is much better than that would fit better here. I am optimistic that they'll be able to add something cool here in the future, but we'll have to wait and see. Anyways, hope you guys enjoyed this video. Make sure to stay tuned for more here at Coaster Studios.
Wait, say bye, Jeremy.
Goodbye.
And we'll see you next time.